Welcome everybody to Moon Magic Tarot. My name is Natalie and today I have a pick a card for you that is about no contact. Why are they not contacting you? What's going on? Today we're going to find out. Before we get started, I do want to remind you that I have an Etsy shop where I do personal readings. If that's something that you're interested in, check out the Etsy shop link in my description down below. Okay, so let's get started. Today I have three groups for you. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to and pick whatever group you're most drawn to today. Group 1, welcome. Welcome to your reading to find out why they're not contacting you. What's going on? Okay, so first up we have the 9 of Wands. So your person is coming through as the 9 of Wands. It seems like they're guarding themselves, and they're right now in a position where they feel like they need to like defend themselves. There's a sense of defensiveness and worriness. Like perhaps, just from this one card, I can see that perhaps this person has been hurt in the past. And so they're kind of guarding themselves from being hurt again. We also have the 6 of Swords. So I see that this person is considering walking away from this relationship. It's almost like if this decision is causing them stress, and they kind of have this, this need to ease this tension. And the conflict that they feel within, so they want to move away from this. For some reason, they're not contacting you because they feel as though this is going to be a beneficial change in their lives. For some reason, your relationship is causing them some kind of stress. So I'm not sure what the situation exactly there may be, but this is the reason why. This is how they're coming through. They're coming through as somebody who's guarded, who's defensive, who's basically guarding themselves from perhaps getting hurt. And so this is causing them to really contemplate for them to move away to something better, or something that doesn't cause them the stress. Okay. So, we also have the man holding a heart coming through as well in this situation. And I want to go ahead and just pull more of these cards that I have here, just so that I can get a better picture of what's happening. I'm seeing choices surrounding this person. I'm seeing choices, and I'm thinking that, perhaps there may be many of you who are in the situation where your person is contemplating another person as well. This is causing them a lot of anxiety. For some, the choice is simply their choice between contacting you and not contacting you has to do with them being hurt. I feel as though many of you who are watching have, you know exactly what's going on, but you're not trusting your instincts. You're not trusting your own intuition that's telling you what's happening with this person that's not contacting you. You know why they're not contacting you. You are just not, you're not acknowledging that gift that you have. You have a gift to see the truth in situations, but you're not acknowledging that ability to see beyond. And so Spirit is asking you to be honest with yourself and to also trust what you feel, what you think, what your gut is telling you. This person that is not contacting you, they're not in the right mindset right now. They are basically on the wrong path right now. They are almost preferring to not take the risk of love in order to not get hurt again. They feel as though moving away from someone like you is going to keep them from getting hurt again, from keep them from getting their heart broken. You know, this person does not want to hand their heart away because they've done it in the past. They've handed their heart, they've put their heart in the hands of someone else, and that person crushed them. And they are not willing to come out of that. They're not willing to take the risk into, perhaps they like you too much, you know? Perhaps they're really afraid of giving their heart to you because they really like you. And they know that if they do and you hurt them, they're going to be devastated. And so this is why they're not contacting you, basically because they're not afraid. They are afraid. And you are feeling, you know what you need to do in regards to this relationship or this no contact. You know why they're not contacting you, or what it is that you want for yourself. And the thing is that you have a lot of choices as well. Like, there's, perhaps for many of you, there's another love interest that's there as well, that you're speaking with. So this isn't your only choice, but for some reason, because you're watching this reading, I assume that you're bothered by the fact that this person has not contacted you again, even though you know that there's a connection between the two of you. You know that they are interested, but they're not willing to make that to take that leap of faith. They aren't. So trust your instinct, trust what your heart is telling you. Okay? And perhaps, you know, you may just have to let this one go. If you're not willing to, you know, be with someone who's not afraid to take a risk. It's better to have loved and lost than to not have loved at all. And that it takes a brave person to take that leap into the unknown, and risk having their heart broken again. So there you go. That's why your person has not contacted you. They are on the defense. They're guarding their heart. They're afraid to give their heart to someone else because they have been hurt in the past. They're contemplating walking away from this relationship, and so they're staying away until they can make that. For some of you, they're still contemplating whether they're walking away. For others of you, they have walked away mentally. They have walked away from this relationship and they're not going to contact you anymore. For others, they're still contemplating this decision as to whether they should contact you or not, whether they should risk putting their heart into your hands. Okay, so thank you. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Also, subscribe, and I do have an Etsy shop if you're interested in a personal reading. The link is in the description down below. Thank you once again. Many blessings. Welcome, Group 2, to your reading about no contact and why they have not reached out to you. Why is there no contact? Okay, so we have the moon coming through, representing your person. As well as the 8 of Swords. Wow. And I was going to go one by one, but I really want to get the full picture of all of the cards that I have pre-shuffled and selected for you, Group 2. So I'm going to just go ahead and lay everything out so that I can get the big picture of what's going on here. Alright, so we have Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. We have the Tree of Life. We have the Angel of Strength, Haunted, Direction, Guardian, and Prayer. So we have your person coming through as the moon. And the moon card is a very mysterious card. It's a card that can indicate deception. There's something that this person is hiding from you. Something that you do not know about their situation. They're lying to you. They're being dishonest. They are not telling you. They have not been honest with you about their situation and about who they are and what they're going through. And this person is going through a time in their life when they're depressed. They're full of anxiety. There's a lot of worries surrounding this person. They're not in the right frame of mind. And for many of these people, this despair, this depression, this anxiety, these problems, these restrictions, they are they're causing their own misery, They are not contacting you because they are in an oppressive environment. Somehow they feel trapped. I don't know if it's by you or by their current situation, but they definitely haven't been honest with you. When you've spoken, they have not been honest with you about who they are, what they're going through, what their situation is. They are basically trapped. And for some of them, this entrapment is self-imposed, self-inflicted. For others, it may be an outside problem that they cannot control. But basically, they are being, they're unable to move. Whatever the situation that is making them feel trapped is requiring for them to have a lot of strength in order to overcome it. But they're in a mindset where they are trapped indeed. And so this is causing for them to feel as though they don't have a strength, they don't have the power to remove themselves from that situation where they are in bondage and trapped. With the hunted card, we also have a confirmation here of this person basically being haunted by whatever this situation is that's keeping them from contacting you. Perhaps they're stuck in this victim mentality and they cannot move past their own these problems. They cannot move past them. They're in this victim mentality, and they perhaps the people that surrounding them are also keeping the company that they're keeping is literally keeping them down. But yeah, there's like this self-pity, this victimhood, situation, because in the beginning I was telling you that, a lot of what's going on with them is in their own head. This feeling of being trapped, it's in their own mind. They have the power to change the situation, but they don't believe it. They don't have the strength to do it. They have the power to choose their own path, but they're choosing not to, or they're believing that they don't have that power. They don't have that power, And it's just a question of what you're willing to they weren't honest with you. I don't think many of you are not aware that this was a problem in this person's life. You were not aware that they were going through a very dark time where they feel very trapped. Perhaps, there's some of these individuals, they're I'm sorry to say, but some of your persons out there, the people watching, they may have some kind of addiction to drugs or some kind of really bad addiction that's really holding them back, And that's why I see that for many of the individuals, the persons that your person, for many of you, the reason why this is of their own making, this entrapment is of their own making, is because they have an addiction problem, and they feel like they have no strength against that addiction. Like they feel like they can't stop. They literally need help. But they haven't made that choice to overcome that addiction. And this problem, the roots of this problem with your person is deep. Okay? It's gonna take a lot for them to uproot all that crap that's pretty much holding them back and keeping them in bondage. They really, really need to find a health and balance in their lives, and they're really struggling with that. So with these two cards here, we have a sense of you being advised to pray, to seek guidance from spirit, to pray for what you want to happen. Perhaps is to pray for this person, pray for whatever situation it is that they're going through to be resolved, for them to be able to find that strength to pull themselves out of that situation that's making them not contact you. It's a very, very tough situation, but now you know why they're not contacting you. They're not contacting you because they've been hiding something from you. they haven't been completely honest with their life situation. And they are in a situation where they're literally being trapped. They're trapped. Perhaps they're in a relationship that is not good for them. Um, and they never told you about it. They want to escape that relationship. They lack the strength to do so, to pull themselves out of whatever the situation is. And you're being advised to just simply pray. Pray for the best outcome. Pray for the strength yourself to either move on or help this person out of this, if they come to you, if they decide to come to you, right, and they decide to finally contact you. Seek the spiritual, and that's what's going to help you in this situation with this person. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Give this video a like and comment down below. Subscribe for more videos like this. And if you need a personal reading, I do have them in my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and just many blessings to you. Bye-bye. Welcome, Group 3, to your reading of No Contact. Why are they not contacting you? Let's find out. Alright, so I previously pulled all the cards, and I'm going to go ahead and lay them out and see what we have to work with. Alright. There's a lot of fire in this reading. I don't know if you can see this, but we've got a lot of fire depicted. We've got fire with the Princess of Wands. We've got the fire in the hands of the healer. We've got the Spirit of South, which is a depiction of a fire. We even have these candles here. There's this person that's not contacting you is going through a major transformation in their lives right now. They're basically in the midst of a major transition, a new cycle, something new that's coming, and it's pretty much getting in the way of them, being able to contact you. There's a healing that's happening within them. So, for many of you, this person is coming into a time in their lives where they're becoming more independent. They're basically taking a step back to assess what's next. And so that's why they're needing this time from contacting you, because they're in such a pinnacle moment in their lives where they literally need to reassess everything. Because everything around them is changing. It's completely transforming. They're basically, this person is coming through as the Princess of Wands, which is basically someone who's very courageous, energetic, very optimistic, young person, very intelligent, restless, very passionate person, very inspirational. They may be in some kind of creative career, like a creative writer. They're friendly people. Very, very passionate person. They may be very romantic, but in a very fiery and passionate way. But right now, there's definitely something going on, something new coming into their lives, and there's a need to really reassess what's happening and what they need to do in order to move forward. There's also some kind of misunderstanding also getting in the way of this relationship. Um, there's a misunderstanding as to why they're not contacting you. It has to do with some kind of misunderstanding as well, that's getting in the way of this communication. There's also this shift, I keep just getting this confirmation of this person. There's a shift happening, in their whole life, and it's making them question everything around them. It's making them question themselves, and what they want, who they are, where they're headed, what's next, what's the path. They're literally trying to get closer to their authentic and true self. And this is causing them to like pause everything, including you, including this relationship. They can't contact you until they have realigned themselves. This card also, it's really giving this this air of expansion and action and rapid changes. This person is right now in the phase in their life where they're, like I've been saying, like all these cards just confirm what I'm saying, that, or what I'm seeing. This person just completely, their life is completely upside down right now in a good way. But they're in this pinnacle moment in their lives where there's so much changes, so many changes coming in, and that they need to get back into the correct headspace to be able to get into a relationship. Like they feel like they can't get into a relationship right now because there's so many changes, and they're still kind of realigning and reassessing and readjusting to this new reality, and to what this change, this transformation means for them and what they want in their lives. So there's this advice for you to just trust that that you're being looked after spiritually, and that whatever happens, it's for the best. Like whatever, if this person contacts you or not, it's whatever was meant to be. Because if they don't contact you, it means that that this relationship with you, it does not align with their new path. And if they do contact you, then it means that they do feel that you align with their new path. And this isn't about you, so don't feel bad if they don't contact you, because it's meant to be. If they don't contact you, they're not the person for you, and there's someone better out there for you that you were meant to be with, and it's not this person. If they do contact you, then perhaps you were meant to be in each other's lives for the foreseeable future. So I hope that helped look into why they're not contacting you. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, comment down below your thoughts, and subscribe for more. I do offer personal readings in my Etsy shop, which I've linked in the description down below. Thank you once again. Many blessings. Bye-bye.